Welcome to our course on the different variations that you'll see with anchor.
So we're going to talk about 3 different ways to finish your patterns. The first one is going to be a post in place. So it's something that we use a lot in West Coast Swing, and the goal is to create a point of connection that will be the base, and both leaders and followers will find the tension going away. So if we show on a single sugar push, it's going to be a 1, 2, 3, and a 4. So this is going to be the post where my wrist and Nicole's wrist will stay in place. Both of our bodies will stretch away for the triple step going away. Your goal is to make sure you are controlling this post with your body and with your frame without pulling from the arm. So that's going to be very important to make sure it stays connected while you can still stretch away and find tension.
Yes, so we can think about that as almost that we have a string attached to our hips. We're trying to keep that string nice and tight. As we anchor, we don't allow it to go too far because then we'll have to take a step. So the main goal is basically we'll do our triple in place. From count 4, this stays in place. And we can see that on all basics. 3 and 4 maintain connection, 5 and 6 in place.
And what I like to think about is using my pitch to make sure I'm coming back in tension, to be very clear about where the post is going to be. So if we show on the left side pass, I have a 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4 coming back towards the tension. At the same time, the post is going to be in place to then stretch away on the 5 and 6. 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, 1 and a 2.
And now that even gives them the capability to even take out a triple and just stay in place. Now that we have maintained connection.
So my goal is to be very clear when this happens, or when I want to give distance and give travels to my follower. The first one we like to play with is a floating anchor. So my goal will be to stay in place but give space for my follower on the triple step at the end.
So what that's going to look like, going into a basic sugar push, my leaders are going to let me travel down the line while he stays in place. Boom, boom, boom. So notice how he's actually taking this as rotation, but he's not actually traveling it anymore.
So the main difference when you want to give distance leaders is if my arms are going and I stay square with my body, I will at one point disconnect from my shoulder. So one of the techniques that we have and that we use to make sure we stay very comfortable, but also technically correct in our bodies, is if I want to give space, I'm going to rotate a little bit more my body to make sure it stays engaged with my back. And I can come back on my 1 directly. So most of the time when I give space to my follower, I'm going to give some space in my body here by rotating to then come back. And it's going to allow me to stay connected while I give distance to add a bit more tension.
What I'm thinking about, followers, as I'm dancing with all of my leaders, they're going to work to give me space, and I'm going to basically be trying to chase and fill that space. However far that takes me, if I even am tripling all the way back, then if I have to do that in order to maintain and regain connection, then that's what I'll do. And that's my job as a follower. So we can go, my leaders will give me space, and then I'll take it all the way until I feel like they've given me a stopping point. Shoom, boom, boom. So trying to be flexible with where we take our triples is going to be very important for us.
Yeah. The last one that we like to play with is a travel on the anchor. And the travel will be for both leaders and followers. So what I like to do on this one, 1 and a 2, 3, and the 4 is to keep my pitch forward, to tell my follower, I'm actually going to come back with you. But I still have some engagement in my frame to tell my partner, I will be in control with you of where we're going to go. It's going to be a triple step to continue, settle at the end for your 1 and a 2.
So now we have maintained connection, but we're actually going to travel together, maintaining the exact same level of connection that we get by count 4, and just moving it together.
What is really cool with that is that you're going to feel your connection coming back during the triple step. So just to show you on my own leaders ones, I'm going to have my 1 and the 2 on the sugar push, 3 and the 4. You're going to see my spine going forward and back. So I'm going to tell my partner, let's continue to travel, then come back on the end, push away on the 6. So 1 and the 2, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6. So I left with this little wave action to make sure my body will come back in tension to then settle into the hip.
So we see a couple of options here. We're going to go 1 and a 2, 3, moving back, boom, boom, boom. Find the space on that left side, followers. If you're here, you can open up slow.
Shoop, pa, boom, boom, huh?
We're gonna take
5,
it
6,
all the way
7.
to the end.
All right, so now it's your time to practice. We're gonna show you a few options with music.
Thank you everybody for joining us for today's Western Swing lesson. We hope that that gave you some good materials and solid tools to be able to take home and be able to improve your dancing. Remember, everything that we have here is completely free because we believe that good dance education should be available to everybody.
But now, if you're ready to take your dancing to the next level and deep dive into technique and get full structure classes, you can join our online classes program. We have a full library waiting just for you.
Yes, you can check that out at tbonicole.com, or we'll also link it down in the description below. Whether you're just starting out or you're looking to refine your skills in West Coast Swing, we have a path curated just for you, so go check it out.
For now, keep dancing, keep pushing, keep enjoying, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.